Irvingman, watches shows sitting on his can. Tells a story, tells a joke, monetizes cause he's broke. Look out, here comes the Irvingman.
Late at night, Spiderman is responding to a burglar alarm at a penthouse somewhere. There's been a rash of such robberies lately.
A few trinkets to feather my nest.
Vulture Man, I should have guessed these robberies had your fine feathered touch.
Out of my way, web face!
A couple of web shots miss. That didn't. He'll web himself a parachute and be okay, but the Vulture got away.
Miss Brand! Miss Brand! Miss Brand! Where is that girl? It's 10 o'clock. She ought to be in by now. Cheap watch. I do better with an hourglass.
Remind me who bought it. He's in a good mood today. You can tell by how much he's griping.
3. That clock is always chiming wrong. I've complained a million times and they still don't fix it.
He figures if you want it done right, do it yourself. He goes over to that building and heads up to the clock tower. Now, he knows nothing about clocks, especially enormous ones, so what he expects to do when he gets there, I'm not sure. But I don't think it was this.
What in blazes? Jewels! Furs! That painting! That was stolen from the Wentworth collection! I think I've solved the mystery of the penthouse robberies!
That's too bad for you! Now I shall have to dispose of you!
It actually makes sense for a man who flies to store his loot in a place like this. But if he's going to eliminate Jonah, I hope he finds a different place to store the body. Ugh.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
Not me, Jonah Jameson.
In person. And I can't waste time here. I've got to show up for the testing of the new miniature rocket this morning.
Miniature rocket? Tell me more, Mr. Jameson.
Saying Jonah talks too much is like saying the most recent hurricane was a tad breezy. The Vulture ties him up and heads off to steal the rocket. Peter is at the test, waiting to meet Jonah and take pictures.
All security units, intercept unidentified object, zeroing in on test area.
Vulture, time for Spidey.
Aunt May never did figure out how Peter managed to lose his clothes all the time.
A man with wings can do anything, but a man with a rocket can do everything!
The epic chin battle between Jonah Jameson and the Vulture raged for several days, but ended in a draw. Right now, Jonah's biggest concern is keeping his chin and everything else out of the way of that pendulum.
The rocket! You stole it!
Harsh words, Jameson!
I demand immediate release!
Sorry, you'll have to cancel today's appointment!
I can't do that! I have to meet a very important diamond merchant at the airport. He's coming in by helicopter, and I have to be there.
Jonah is turning out to be the best source for places and people to rob that he's ever had. Why didn't he do this years ago? He's off to steal the diamonds, and Spider-Man can't stop him. Jonah has his own problems.
Get me out of here before this thing falls!
Very well, I wouldn't want anything to happen to my source of information. But first, tell me when the new laser gun is being delivered.
Never! That's a military secret!
Uh-huh. Have fun holding that stuff up with your head. It doesn't take much for him to cave in and tell him. Now, the Vulture doesn't have any good reason to untie him, just move him away from that beam, but he'll untie him anyway. All the exits are locked and he can't get out, so it doesn't matter, and he probably needs a potty break.
With the Vulture Man on the loose, the Navy's taking no chances. If Vulture ever got his talons on that new laser gun...
Now hear this! Surrender the laser gun, or I'll blow your boat out of the water!
He's not kidding! That oversized canary's got a bomb!
Their anti-aircraft fire can't hit him. It's time for Spider-Man to step in. Why not? Don't worry, he's fine. It landed on his head. It's not like it hit anything important.
Well, I'll have Mr. Jameson call as soon as he comes in. If he ever does.
No word from the boss yet?
Not a clue. I checked everything on his desk, and all there is a note to have the tower clock checked.
With his arms free now, Jonah is finally able to fix that clock.
That ought to bring somebody running.
Fix it is a flexible term. It just depends on what you want it to do when you're finished.
It did! I failed to get the laser gun, but I won't fail in my next move, which is to take care of you!
It was supposed to bring anybody but you, but help is on the way because Peter just figured it out.
Let me down!
Now I'll have to find another nest.
That's right, Birdie, and I know a nice cage with shiny steel bars.
Get me out of this!
Oh, somebody will, after they put the handcuffs on you.
It's about time you showed up. Get me down from here.
Say please.
Don't be ridiculous. Get me down.
Please.
If you don't let me down, I'll...
Okay, see you later.
Wait, Spider-Man. Don't leave me here.
What did you say?
I said, please.
I'll say please, too. Please don't ever make that horrible face again. Mommy? The epic okay, come on, voice. It was supposed to...